Good afternoon, all. How you doing? I actually got to thinking. For one thing, it's best not to shake the table. Well, lid to a plastic storage container that I leave the computer on, that I brace between my knees, and it's best not to shake that when you're talking. Be careful when you've refilled your lighter. I've explained that to many, many girls at bars. I just refilled it. Don't bend. Yeah. Not good at all. But I was thinking, my problem with my video sit reps is I might do them too often. You know, more than once a day is too often. And then I thought about it, and with my memory, if I wait till tomorrow morning to do a video sit rep, all the video sit rep's going to be is something like right before I went to bed and how I slept. That'd be kind of boring. Maybe I should do them all around noon. Half the day's gone, and interesting. Then I could just do one. Or like right now, just past, well, call it 16:20. And most of the day, anything that's going to happen is gone. Turns out the girl I lived with when I was in the camper, she claimed she was disabled. She was only on TennCare. Because now that I'm only on TennCare, I know what she meant about only 5 drugs being paid for. I'm on 21. Well, I'm on 20. They never put me on one of them that psycho ward said I should be. Tells you to check with your provider to find out. They've also got a list of drugs that don't count against you. So check with the provider to see which drugs those are. Checked with my provider, they said, we wouldn't have a clue about that. Check with basically the Tennessee Social Security Agency. In other words, check with the people who sent you the letter telling you to check with us. I said, that's alright, I just don't need to see a doctor anymore. So my personal care physician's out. The only way I'll go see a doctor is if I have to go to the emergency room. Which is really a shame, because I like Christy. Dr. Christy is cute, she's fun. Kind of reminds me of Tammy Kelly in high school, if any of you knew her. Well, obviously, none of you did. Except for maybe Terry Clark, but, yeah, I was trying to think of something else that was going through my mind earlier, and I have no clue. So anyway, I don't have any idea if any of my meds are covered under the don't count against you. I would think the Lipitor to prevent strokes. So that'd be 1. That'd give me 6 drugs out of 20 that I'm on now. Now they recommend on the others contacting the producer, in which case you contact the producer of the name brand, and they might be able to help you. Which would be cool if I could go on the name brand stuff. Just kind of think, they got me on these drugs to keep me from killing myself or other people. I would think in the matter of prudence it would be a good idea to keep me on them. What do I know? The other thing I was thinking was while I was eating dinner, I don't remember how I got there. Oh, maybe it wasn't eating dinner. Maybe it was something I read on Facebook about betrayal. betrayal, lying to me, and cheating on me. Popped across my mind is the three things I just basically never forgive. And if you tell me about them, alright, well, maybe sometimes I forgive them, but if I find out on my own, even if I've known for years, and just never had the proof, you'd rather not see me again. I don't remember how my mind got off on that. I was sitting here having a nice, easy dinner, thinking about the fact that not the storms have gone. I had to let all the dogs out while the storms were here. I know the storms kind of bothered the cats, but two of the cats stayed out, came in after the storm, and went immediately back out while, it's still drizzling and things. I took the dogs out in the drizzle. The two that go out, the 80-pound puppy still has to go on the pads because Jen bought her a harness 2 weeks ago on payday, and she ate the plastic part. Which means she can't fasten the harness back together. So she didn't go out at all anymore. Particularly since the neighbor across the street said he was going to call animal control because he has a pit over there and he doesn't want other dogs barking around the fence because he doesn't want it to be a mean pit. His other dogs bark at it all the time. He's got a collie and another dog, and they apparently his dogs don't count. They're not going to make it a mean dog. His kids don't count. They're not going to make it a mean dog. That's alright. I warned Jan, you never want to get on the bad side of animal control in this county. They take the state dog leash law to include cats. So if you have a cat and you let it outside, you better have it on a leash and you better be walking it. That's countywide. Oh God, I gotta get out of this county. Well, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get my medications anyway, come to think of it, because I didn't have to come to think of it. But, I don't get paid anymore. Unless they get that paperwork that they said could take 30 to 60 days through. The paperwork I requested 60 days before everything cut off. That paperwork that they got me the day after it cut off. That's the paperwork. But I still got one more paycheck 2 days after that because they pay a month behind. But they would have already had the paperwork where I requested that benefits continue until such time as I am found to be capable of work or continued disabled. If I am found capable of work, once that paperwork gets through and they pay, they'll probably back pay. Some things. But as fate would have it, I don't have any faith in them, so I'm just not going to buy any drugs that I don't have money for. It's that simple. And I got 3 prescriptions Saturday. Remember I was playing drug roulette? Were they 3 prescriptions that I really got to have till the end of the month with only the ability to get 2 more? I don't think so. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll get it done in 30 days and I'll have everything at the beginning of July. It's not too far off, actually, already. This weekend is CMA Festival in Nashville and Bonnaroo. I would still love to go to Bonnaroo. Actually, I'd love to go to either one of them, but really Bonnaroo. It's like a mini Woodstock. I'm getting too old to be going to anything like that, but I'd still go once. If I went this year or next, well, next year I won't be able to find my way around. I'll be using a little cane walking through the mud. Yeah, because it probably rained the whole time I was there. Anyway, I guess I better get off here and try and keep it under 10 minutes. Sorry for these 2 in 1 day. Like I said, my memory doesn't last long enough. If I get up tomorrow, I won't remember what I wanted to say. Well, maybe I will, because I'll take my drugs first thing in the morning. But maybe not. And listen out.